Jerry Fleck, but in the hockey world I'm known as Grumpy. And welcome to the NIU locker room. In here, there's a number of things that we do to be ready. As you can see, the locker room is set up the way it would be for a game day situation. For practice day, we'll come in here. Well, I'll get here a couple hours early, and we'll set out the jerseys, which are all colored by lines. So there'll be 3 yellow, 3 green, 3 red. Defense is in black. So those jerseys will be out here. Once practice is done, there'll be a laundry bin brought in here, and their laundry is on laundry hooks or laundry loops, which would be like this. So they put all their laundry on there. The loops are numbered. Their laundry goes into the bin. It's all washed that night. It's ready for them the next day. Skate sharpening is done whenever they need it. Normally I want it the day before, or not, day before practice or a game. I don't want it the same day out because I got things to do. So on game day it'll be like this. Their towels are over here ready for them. They have soap, shampoo. Their socks will be put out. All that they have to do basically when they come in here is get dressed and focus on the game and go play. For the games, they're provided with Powerade, fruit, maybe some granola bars or something, which would be in that room over there, which is their dry room, which when they come in, that's where they'll hang their suits and whatever they have. As you can see in this locker room, I'm very demanding. I've been in this locker room since 1996. So their stalls have to be set up in a particular way. So their helmets are put in. You can take a film of that. Their shin pads are on the top. Their helmets are in facing, numbers facing out. Their elbow pads are next. Their gloves are on the outside. Their hockey pants are hung on the left-hand side of the stall in the hook. Their shoulders are on the right. And then their laundry goes on one of those. Their skates are all on hooks, which I want them, all facing in. And then they also all have little bins underneath, little plastic bins that they can put their tape or their running shoes or whatever they need to put in there. What else we need? This is my first year I've been with these guys. Prior to that, I've been with the Chicago Freeze, the Chicago Steel, Cornell University in New York, Chicago Hitmen, and just sharpening skates and whatnot. So I've been in the business 20 plus years. So I'm rather demanding when it comes to my locker room. The boys this year have been excellent. I can't think of a better team that I've had in the past. That they all follow the orders, they all follow the instructions, they keep their locker room clean, very respectful, and that's what I asked for. So, other than that, it's a great place to play and a great organization to work with. Okay, you're now entering where it all happens. So you can look, this is where I work. I get my work done. So we have a sharpener in here, we have a riveter, we have all the things I need to repair skates and anything else that needs to be repaired. Up here we have mouth guards and laundry loops and garter belts and whatever they might need if they break it. My equipment up here, rivets and extra blades, skate blades, tucks, our Powerade containers back there. This trunk will go on the road, and it has a sharpener in there and everything else that they would need. Our stick rack is over here, so all the everybody's number is on the stick rack. Their sticks are all numbered, so on game time or even in here, if I have to look for somebody's stick, I know exactly where it's at. Our jerseys are hung over here. The color ones here, like I said in the other one, these are all the practice jerseys. These are the away jerseys, and the home jerseys you saw in the video are hanging up. Moving right along, we've got the game socks here. We have their practice socks here. We have extra towels up here, soap, shampoo, water bottles up there, our Powerade, and our tape, and our water bottles for practice. We have a glove dryer if they need it. A refrigerator here for some water or pop or whatever I might need during the day or night. And I think that's pretty much everything we have in here. But anything that they need repaired will come in here, and it'll be fixed for them. So on practice day, when the boys come in, like I said, their jerseys will be hung in their stall ready to go. Pucks will be put out, water bottles will be pulled out. for the rookies to fill. And then on game night, it'll be a little bit different. Pucks will be on the bench for the pregame warm-up for both teams. On the bench, there'll be me, along with the coaches. There'll be my toolbox out there, so if anybody blows an edge or whatever, we can take care of that. There'll be water bottles out there. There'll be tape out there. On the penalty box, there'll be a towel in there with tape in there in case something happens while they're on the ice. So I think that's a wrap. Everybody, I think I covered everything I need to cover.
This is Justin Waterman, senior NIU D2 hockey player. Justin, talk to us a little bit about your experience with the NIU hockey program so far.
Well, when I first got here, or first came to school, didn't really know that we actually had a program. I knew about a bunch of the other kids. They kind of talked me out to come to a tryout, and came out. Great. It was another great thing to just be able to keep skating, getting out of high school. Came in real nervous, didn't know what to expect, come in playing some college level hockey, but got out there and just worked my way in, put in my time and effort, and I got to be where I'm at now, and I thoroughly enjoy it, so glad I'm here.
What are some of the things that you enjoy the most about being a part of the NIU D2 club team?
It's kind of like everyone says. I mean, you're like a big family, you're a big team. You see these guys on and off the ice, schooling. You guys help each other with all that, and it's kind of like a getaway from school. Sometimes you come in, get to go work out, or see your buddies after some long days of classes or stuff like that. So I enjoy that a lot.
How do you enjoy playing for the two coaches that you've got this year, Coach Ronaldo and Goldsmith?
I enjoy it a lot. They both know what they're doing and where they want the program to go, and I think that's a big step. They obviously know their hockey knowledge, but they're also putting their time in with us and with the school and everything to make this program better than what it is already.
So tell me a little bit about playing with your teammates and your level of enjoyment with the guys that you're playing with on the ice.
I enjoy it a lot. Obviously, like I said earlier, you kind of become family. You see these guys on and off the ice.
Yeah.
Especially with the area, I've skated a lot of these kids when I was younger, and you get to look back on a lot of that. Talk to some guys like, hey, remember when we were mites and doing this or doing that. So that's actually a lot of fun. But everyone brings something to the table as we're out there. And, everyone has a bad game or a good game, and it's good to see some of these kids that get out there and they produce something that blows everybody away, and they feel great. Obviously, they get a little bit of spotlight, and that's something that's fun to see as well. So,
your home arena is the Fox Valley Ice Arena here in Geneva. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts on being at this facility.
It was nice coming in. We kind of both met each other. They were looking for a team, and we were looking for a nice home rink. And the match came, and they treat us well here. We're doing a lot to try to get in with all the youth groups, and those kids are loving it here. The young kids see us as role models, sign autographs. I know a lot of kids won't be thinking that's anything big, but it feels pretty good. You got little kids looking up to you, but great in here. Got our own locker room, get a lot of benefits, and kids keep your stuff here and come in and use most facilities, and they treat us very well.
How have the crowds been at your home games that you've had playing in front of your home fans here at the arena?
A lot of parents, a lot of family friends, which is always great. We're working on getting a lot more of the students in, but like I said, they come out, it's free admission, and they're doing deals and stuff around here to get people in, but honestly, I feel like they're getting bigger from last year and bigger from years before. It's great playing in front of crowds like that. You get the roars and the chants and get you going.
What's the best thing about playing hockey for NIU?
Like I said, just being able to keep skating. I know a lot of kids, you get done with high school or getting done playing juniors, they love you at, and it's what's the next step. I was kind of at that when I was getting ready to come to college. Didn't really know, like I said, NIU had a team, and it was nice to be able to know I can keep skating, still at a competitive level, and it's come on in school. I'm here to get, everyone's here to get an education, and it's nice to, like I said, have that getaway and still get to play my hockey.
So imagine that you're a recruit, you're a prospect looking for a college to play at. Why should somebody choose Northern Illinois University over somewhere else?
That's a good question. Like I said, a lot of kids looking for that hockey, but NIU's still a great school. We've got a good business program, engineering, a lot of other areas that are still top of the levels in some of the universities around. And it's kind of one of those schools, I don't know if they're from the area, but it's far enough away, but not too close to home kind of thing.
Sure.
I didn't really look too far, so it's kind of nice I'm away, but I'm also, shots on us to get home for holidays or something like that. But it's definitely, you're here to get an education, and they bring that to the table as well.
Where do you think this program's going in the future?
Still on the up. Like I said, coaches here are working at it as a huge group. The school loves us, of what we're doing, and they actually want us to be growing as well. So hopefully on the up and up, keep everything rolling for D2 and D3, bigger crowds, bigger involvement community. So.
Excellent. Justin Waterman, senior for the NIU D2 hockey team. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
we have a great group of guys in this room. It's a group of guys that 6 games in the year I'm very proud of. It's fun getting to the rink and seeing how close the guys are, because it reminds you of your playing days, even though mine weren't too long ago. Being able to see the camaraderie and the chemistry, and guys wanting to get to the rink early and be in the room, guys hanging out on the road, grabbing a bite to eat, whatever it is, the guys are doing it together on and off the ice.
And we won back down this time. No, we won back down this time. We are unstoppable.
Now it's in front for Jared Clark. Clark trying to find it to Hansen. Shoot, scores! Mike Hansen off the feed from Jared Clark, and the Huskies get the equalizer less than a minute into the second period.
We're here talking with Mark Greenberg on our Meet a Husky portion of the NIU Hockey Podcast. Things have started off really well for the team. Talk a little bit about why you think you guys have been able to, first of all, play so well, but been able to gel so quickly with such relatively little amount of practice time.
You know what I've always said, has to do a lot with the coaches, and the coaches so far have been really positive and really encouraging all the players, and all the players just seem to just buy into the system, which is a very key part to it. And you know, everybody in the locker room, having the locker room, I think, was a big help too. You know, everybody's enjoying the locker room, so everybody's in there talking, having a good time, just staying positive really is, in my mind, what is like key to keeping the chemistry going.
Number 19, Clark shoots, scores! Jared Clark puts it in the back of the net. Here's Mahar up the side at the half boards. Brandon Mahar centering pass to Wheeler, shoots, scores! Great job there by the Huskies as Mahar to Wheeler. Wheeler in front, and it got through the goalie, and the Huskies tie the game 2-2 with 3:49 to go in the second. Into the slot, here's the shot, score! Greenberg, nice stick handling into the slot and just shot that over the goalie's blocker, and the Huskies get the connection power play goal. It's 3-2.
You're enjoying working and playing for coaches Ronaldo and Goldsmith?
Yeah, the relationships are a lot better. We're all on the same page as far as working hard and being disciplined. That's kind of what Coach is preaching.